Dobrý den. So today is Saturday, April 11th, and that means two things in the city of Prague. One, a lot of tourists in the city center. And two, it's football time. So today we're taking a tram, a metro, a bus. We're heading out of the center of Prague to a city called Dolní Chabry, or in English, Chabry. We're going to see a church, visit a pub, and go see a football match, SK Dolní Chabry. And this church, it's just not any church. I actually just found out about this. Originally, I thought Mr. Ladislav Vízek was the most famous person or element of Dolní Chabry. But this church that we're going to see today was built only 100 years after the construction started on St. Vitus Cathedral. It is one of the oldest churches in the Czech Republic, and its rotunda was one of the largest and is one of the largest preserved rotundas in all of Bohemia. So I hope you'll join me. Again, we're going to go take a tram, a metro, and a bus, and we're heading outside the city of Prague. I hope you'll come with me. Let's go. Here in the center of Malestrana. Yeah, here come all the protesters. I don't know what they're protesting today, but time for a metro ride now. I could take the tram all the way, but sometimes it's quicker to just take a tram to the metro station and then head to Kobylisy and then catch a bus. Plus I can show the metro. Sometimes these are really cool to see how deep they go into, deep down underground they go. A lot of them were used for bomb shelters. This one is not deep underground, so no bomb shelter here. Looks like the bottom of a shoe for Shaquille O'Neal. Rules are meant to be broken. Go catch the bus. So when you come out here, it's even cheaper to use the toilets. Only 10 crown in Prague, it's 20. Yeah, 50 cents for a buck. Tough times require tough measures. So if you need a pee, come out to Kobylisy, it's cheaper. I have a little burger critique here. The buns are too big. You need thinner bun, good piece of meat. Welcome to Dolní Chabry. Dolní Chabry, also known as Chabry Hills. Now we're gonna head down and try to find that famous church. Crazy people driving here. So you might be wondering how in the world did I, as an American living in the center of Prague, find Dolní Chabry? Well, I'm glad you asked. So 4 years ago, we go to this restaurant, my wife and I, in Prague, and a friend of ours who works there lives here, and he said to my wife, because he doesn't speak English, "Hey, Mike likes football, he's a big Liverpool supporter. We're having an event, or there's an event in my hometown this weekend, and he might enjoy it. He should come along." And so I think the event was the Ladislav Vízek Classic that they have every summer. So I came out, had an absolute blast, met wonderful people, loved the football, the community, and the rest is history. Been coming here for 4 years, try to make every match, also go to a lot of the away matches, but it is a great community here of people, and they welcome me. So that's it. That's the history of how I found Dolní Chabry. Here's Lago de Chabry. No, actually I think these are fire pits or fire water reserves. You can see some of the old classics there of the town. This is a great little community outside of Prague, or outside of Prague. It's in Prague, it's Prague 8, but for me, takes me 45 minutes to an hour by public transportation, depending on how it's all working on a given day. So for those of you who don't know, I've now mentioned Mr. Ladislav Vízek several times. So if you don't know who he is, well, number one, you should. I'm only kidding. So Ladislav Vízek is a very famous football player from back in the time, Czechoslovakian times. So he actually won a gold medal for Czechoslovakia in the 1980 Olympics. He scored 4 goals in 6 matches to lead the Czech side to the gold medal. He also, in 1980, scored a goal against Greece in the UEFA Championships and led Czechoslovakia to a bronze medal. So Mr. Vízek, he lives in Chabry. He's often at the matches. Maybe he'll be there later today. Comes on his Harley Davidson motorcycle. It's actually a scooter, but yeah, real legend. One of the best players ever from the former Czechoslovakia. And so that's who Mr. Vízek is, and he lives here. So actually got to see the gold medal once. He brought it into the local pub and got to see it, and it was really cool. I'd never ever seen a gold medal in person anywhere, not even in the US. So to see this and the man who won it was really cool. Very quiet community. It's a farm area out here. Farmhouses, big tractors. So here's the church. Found it. Unbelievable. Had no idea this was here. So this church is one of the most archaeological significant churches in all of the Czech Republic. So it was built in the 12th century, about 1100. So if you compare that to St. Vitus, the rotunda beneath St. Vitus now, the current church was built in 985. So this is only about 100 years older. It's not open. The name of it, and this is a bit squeamish, is the Beheading of St. John the Baptist. That's about as close as I'm gonna get today. I'm gonna come back when it's open. But it has, or had, one of the largest rotundas, Romanesque, the church is Romanesque, rotundas in all of Bohemia. This is cool. Look at this, right next to probably a really old farmhouse. See what happens when you Google things. You find cool things. Wow, really, really cool. You can see all the Chabry Hills from up here. This must be like their lover's point. Come up here with your gal. I have to ask my friend George. Look at that. So inside this church, there's supposedly rare murals from the 13th century, so 1200s. They also found old relief floors beneath the church with rulers and designs and stuff like that. Wow. So this morning it was really cloudy here. Sun's now out. Yeah, divine intervention. Now a sunny day in Chabry. So I'm gonna come out, find out when the inside of this church is open, and come out and check it out. All right, now off to the important stuff. Let's go to Trumpety for pre-match beer and something to eat. Trumpety, from my perspective in Prague, great pub for several reasons. They have tank beer, which is absolutely a necessity to get good beer in the Czech Republic. Keg beer's okay. Next down is bottled or canned, but tank beer. But something far more important, actually some of the best sausages I've had in Prague, they serve at this restaurant. My wife found the butcher and now we get them at home, but it's always great to come out here and have some before the match. So let's go check it out. I'll show you. Tank beer, Pilsner or Kel, God's water, and some sausages. So just came across this. This is a memorial to the citizens of Dolní Chabry that fell in the 1945 uprising when the Nazis were occupying Prague and Czechoslovakia. So Dolní Chabry actually has about a population of about 5,500 people. So not too small, not big, but one thing it doesn't lack: pubs. There's one over there. Well, it looks like might have been an old one at one time. There's one up here that looks pretty cool. No, it looks like it might be open. No, it's open. Good Pilsner for 62 crown, Radagast for 49 crown. Yeah, that's open. And then there's another one right across the street here. Looks like it would have been an old farmhouse, or might even still be a farmhouse. Farmhouse that serves beer. Let's check this out. More history. I don't speak Czech, but kind of see old farming community. So cool. This is what happens when you stop, look, and listen. You see interesting stuff. It's all an experience. Oh, this is cool. Look at that. Old water well. Cafe. Yeah. This would have been an old farmhouse here. So cool. All right, let's head to the pub. So I had to stop and take a break. The streets and the hills in Chabry are like the streets of San Francisco. So I needed a break, but actually the reason for my break is just looking at this fire reserve, water reserve made me think. Not sure if anybody has seen the movie The Fireman's Ball by Milos Forman. So if you haven't, highly, highly recommend it. It's all in Czech, but they have English subtitles. If you haven't heard of Milos Forman, he was a very, very famous Czech director. He made The One Who Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. But The Fireman's Ball is set in a very small Czech village, and it's about the fireman's ball. Firemen going to their ball, drinking beer, but the comedy in this is absolutely hilarious. And so whenever I come to Chabry, it just makes me think of that, even though that Czech village would have been much smaller and set back much older. So if you haven't seen it, rent it. You can get it on, I think, Amazon Prime and all other platforms. But yeah, watch The Fireman's Ball. There's a different name in the Czech language, but my videos are in English, so that's the English translation, and worth it. Another interesting thing, so the other day I finally translated what Dolní Chabry means in English, and the English translation is lower cornflowers. So lower cornflowers, here we are. So yeah, check out the movie, and now I'm heading up the hill more, one of the streets of San Francisco, to the pub. There she is, the trumpet. Pilsner, 62 crown. See, in Prague, 69 crown. Come out here, you can use the toilets in Kobylise for half price and get cheaper beer and see good football. They even give you a guide on where to place your beer on the holders here.
Hi.
Dobrý den. Say hello to my YouTube.
Hi.
So here we are at the Trumpet. Pre-game meal. So again, as I said earlier, tank beer. There she is. So I think these things hold like 500 liters each. And in a little bit, I'll give the history of why tank beer is so fresh and the quality is great. Rest of the pub in there. Circle around. Action. This is the beer. This is the beer. The best beer pourer in Dolní Chabry right here. Pours the best beer, freshest beer.
Pilsner is the best.
Pilsner is the best. DK Moc.
Prosím, cheers.
Exactly the way it's meant to be poured. You get the head on top that makes it fresh, keeps the taste locked in. Eventually goes down into beer, but this is the way it's done. So here's a menu. It's all in Czech, but take my word for it. You come here, get the sausages. Now they have a lot of other great traditional Czech dishes, but for me, it's the sausage and the beer. So a little bit on the tank beer. So the tank beer, this is the high quality level in Czech Republic. Next down would be keg and then bottles and cans. But Pilsner, they actually have 48 hours from the time the beer is put into the tank of the beer truck. They're then brought out, they're pumped into these locations via the beer truck, and then they have 5 days to drink the beer, so in its freshest form. And then here is the style of beers. Slarinka is traditional, this is what I'm having now. And you got Mliko, which is all milk. It's like a milk beer, all foam. There's one here that's missing. There's a Chaktan, which is absolutely no head on it at all. It's actually, I enjoy that one. It goes right to your head the fastest. And then Schnitt, which is the smaller one. So those are the various types of beer, or pourings of the beer. And the other thing you can do, you can come in, take a bottle here, and then take home your own fresh bottle of Pilsner Kel, served right from the pub. Legendary, absolutely legendary. Aha. I think my friend George is practicing hard for this one. Chabry Open. Look at some of the names here. Some people may know who this guy is. 2005 Champions League legend in Istanbul. So here we go. The sausages. These are so good. Little bit spicy, but juicy, really fresh, full taste, delicious. Dobro hut. There's the trumpet. Nashkledanou. Hezký den. All right, so got to see the trumpet. Normally I would come after the match. It's a little, but tonight my wife and I are going to dinner with friends. So after the match, I have to actually take a bolt back to Prague. It's a great pub, sausages. On a whole nother level. Awesome. So now we head to the ground. But really, in all honesty, what I love about coming out here is you can come to Prague and go to see Sparta or Slavia. I mean, that's the top flight football here. But what I love about coming to see SK Dolní Chabry is the community. Football's good. I mean, it's good, but it's the community. You come out, enjoy the beer, enjoy the atmosphere, great people. It's the community, and that's why I make the trek every week to see these guys play. Get out of the center of Prague and be with great people. I keep petitioning the chairman of the club to put in escalators here, but so far you gotta walk it. I don't know, one day he'll come around. Hey, there they are. Jak se máš?
Chabry Hills.
Chabry Hills. This is George Schmeitzer, number 17. So what do you think today? Gonna win?
Hopefully. Good pitch, good weather.
Weather is perfect.
Best time for football. It's very good.
All right, we'll do a little walk around the ground. Here we are at Dolní Chabry Stadium. Great pitch. We'll give you a little history tour here. So in front of me, you see the big banner that says SK Dolní Chabry 1925 to 2025. So club over 100 years old now. But last summer, it was epic. We had they had a big exhibition celebration of the 100-year anniversary, and the direction I'm pointing here had huge bleachers and stands. But Robbie Fowler played, Jerzy Dudek, Didi Hamann, Vladimir Schmitzer, Jan Koller, Pavel Nedved. So all the legends, bunch of Emil Heskey, they came in from Liverpool to play here on the ground. So go look at the press box and the cantina there. But another great thing about Chabry, so this is a huge place for families to bring their kids. So when Vladdy became president, he made this into really a family zone, enhanced everything, the field, the facilities. So you have where kids come out. So a lot of families will come here even without matches, place for the kids to play and jump around. Volleyball courts over there in the sand. So yeah, it's excellent. So the club here is really known for their youth program. So kids from all over the city of Prague come here and join the Chabry youth program, and that's a major focus of the club. Almost 101 years old now. For the Liverpool fans, you may know this young lad here, Vladimir Schmitzer. So every summer he has a big football camp here in Dolní Chabry. Legend. There's the locker rooms. So you see here the different levels of teams, the A team here, and then all the youth teams they have that are at Dolní Chabry. So really cool. Great community here, as I said many times, but more the youth programs. And the cantina here. Dobrý den. Got TVs, heated seating. Beer, football. Got the VIP lounge up there. You get good views of the pitch. Press box. VIP club. Got our emblem. In here are the home locker rooms. And then over here on the other side, on the right side of the door over here is the away locker rooms. About an hour before kickoff, we'll start filling up before. So Vladdy's goal. So when I remember the goal like it was yesterday, I was actually living in Newport Beach in 2005. I was sitting in my office in Newport Beach watching the match. Gerard scored the first one. And Schmeitzer had the belter right after that. And then don't forget, too, that he made his penalty, and Vladdy's penalty was the last penalty Liverpool had in that match before the Shevchenko miss and the Dudek save. So I'll include some of the highlights from last summer of the match that was out here, but it was absolutely epic. Place was full. Big party going on. Liverpool legends, Fowler, Jason McAteer was here, Emil Heskey, Dudek. Just unbelievable event. All the streets of the town were blocked off, so you had to pretty much take public transportation in here and walk over. It was a great day. So if you're in Prague, this is the place to come. If you're a Liverpool supporter, football supporter, come out to Chabry, experience community football. It's great. Also, just my prediction, right next to Vladdy here, next manager of Liverpool, Xabi Alonso. Referees, the good guys, Number one fan, Simcha. I'm here with Simcha. Simcha, who is your favorite player on Dolní Chabry?
Let me think. I think his name is Jiří Šmícer.
Jiří Šmícer. Here we go, getting ready to... Let's go. So Simcha, why Jiří Šmícer?
Let me think. I don't know.
The love of your life. Thank you. Number one fan.
Yes.
Na chvilku se nevedete na lavičku.
Máme jich 15. Tak my jsme to právě vyházeli. A z toho teďka to tak tohle bylo taky myslím, že kluci tam nemáš na tom tréninku, že ty kluci kvalitní ještě, děláš nějaký postřední ve 3, ve 4, a jeden ti to tam my jsme teďka, v létě, tak takhle jsme začali včera s Domnou, a ten nechtěl zůstat.
No nechtěl, hned jsme mu to říkali, a ne, my jsme se takhle domluvili. My jsme takhle domluvili, ale hlavně to nevěděl.
To bylo jako hodně malý.
Dolní Chabry! Dolní Chabry! Dolní Chabry! Dolní Chabry! Dolní Chabry! Dolní Chabry!
No, ale to je dnešní ve městě, jo.
Ve městě! U sebe! Na výjezdě ve všech částech po Praze! Zpíváme s obodem, jebeme Kolubice!
Peter, čau, čau, ahoj, ahoj, jak se máš?
Dobrý, co ty? How are you, Mike?
Good, good.
Yeah?
Ciao, 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 ahoy. Say hi to YouTube. Say hi to YouTube. Got the sausage station here. Kielbasa. VIP crowd. VIP crowd. This is the man. Ladislav Vízek on his Harley. Ladislav Vízek on his Harley Davidson. Oh, here we go. Look at this. This is Mr. Vízek. I was talking about him earlier. And he brought...
Přines medaili.
On chtěl jet Mike.
Ty vole, tak to já tě musím vyfotit.
This is the
Tak to je
1980 Olympic
45 let.
medal.
Podívej, jaká je zlatá.
Ale tím se podle pojednáme.
Look at this. Czechoslovakia 1980 gold medal. Unbelievable.
Můžu.
Podívej.
Ale
Mr. Vízek on his Harley Davidson.
Podívej se. Celá zlatá. 5 deka zlata.
nádhera.
No, mám na ně kupce.
Já poprvé.
Here's
To mám
the
Ty vidíš? No. Jo, jo.
1980 Moscow.
Hele,
Měli jsme 45 let. letos.
There it is.
Birošovice mají 100 let. 20.
Super.
A já se zkouším to tady s koučkem, ale oni vyťahují.
A oni pak
This is the great experience of being out here. Everyone arriving now. One 0. Us. VIP zone. VIP zone. Dolní Chabry. George Schmeitzer. Number 17, my favorite player. The Chabry Ultras over there. But the views from up here earlier, Lago de Chabry. So Prague is great in the center city, but out here, this is where the peace is. Beautiful fields. See, I said three. 2-0.
No, 2-0. See, I know.
2-0 less.
I told it to my wife. I'm in 5 because you did.
Our ultras are going crazy. This is the Dolní Chabry board of directors. Board of directors. They're all quiet now. They all get quiet. This is Tomáš Viner. Best friends with Tomáš Rosický. Tomáš! Ještě jedno! Ještě jedno! Ještě jedno! Ještě jedno! Ještě
To tam!
George! Jirka Schmitzer, goal. 6-0. The team we're playing is near the top of the table. It's all coming together. Chabry! Chabry! Wow, what a result today.
Dobře, samozřejmě nesmíme to přeceňovat, ale samozřejmě výhra výborná, jo, nikdo sám se neporazí, takže dobře, dobře to bylo. Dobře, asi to musíte cítit, že to na vaše dvorky. Tak Jáchyme, pohodě, Bédo jde, po. Jáchyme, pojďte, Bédy. Děkujeme, výborný, zamotali jsme bráníku hlavu možná.
So there it is. What a result. Anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed this tour of Dolní Chabry. Really a great and special place in my heart in Prague. Gives a different view of a great area in Prague. So I hope everybody liked it. Please comment. And if you're in Prague, make the trip out. Come see us. Watch a match. You might run into an Olympic gold medalist and Ladislav Vízek. And who knows, lots of former legends walk these grounds. So that's it for today. The video is over. One last look of Lago di Chabry at sunset. Ciao.